A king's painting. Long time ago, there was a kingdom. In the kingdom, there lived a king with only one leg and one eye. However, he was very intelligent and kind to his people. Everyone in his kingdom lived a happy and a healthy life because of their king. One day, as the king was walking through the palace hallway, he saw the portraits of his ancestors. He thought that one day his children will walk in the same hallway and remember all the ancestors through these portraits. But the king did not have his portrait painted. This was so because he wasn't so sure how his physical disabilities will be portrayed in the painting. Next day, the king invited famous painters from all across the world. The king said, "I want a beautiful portrait of me to be placed in the palace. Any painter who can carry out this should come forward. He will be rewarded based on how the painting turns up." All the famous painters thought for a while and stepped back. How can his picture be made very beautiful? He has only one leg and one eye. It is impossible, and if the picture does not turn out to look beautiful, then the king will get angry and punish us. So, all the painters started to make excuses one by one and politely said no to make a painting of the king. Suddenly, one painter raised his hand and said, "I will make a very beautiful portrait of you which you will definitely like, my king." The king was very happy to hear that. However, the other painters got puzzled and wanted to see what the other painter would make. The king granted him the permission and the painter started to make his portrait. He then filled the portrait with different colors. At last, after a long time, he said, "My king, the portrait was ready." All of the courtiers were very excited to see what that painter has made. When the painter finally presented the portrait, everyone in the court, including the king, was stunned. In the portrait, the king was sitting on the horse, on the one-leg side, holding his bow and aiming the arrow with his one eye closed. The king was very pleased to see that the painter has made a beautiful portrait by cleverly hiding his disabilities. The king rewarded him with a lot of gold and gave him the title of Best Painter of the Kingdom.